Hello and welcome to the YouTube. Today we're in for an upper session. Thought I might do a little mic'd up session, see what I'm thinking between sets as I'm working, just like get my raw thoughts behind each set and the way I approach lifts. This will most likely be the first video of many. I'm going to try and stick to a weekly upload on the YouTube, and obviously still putting out Instagram content and stuff like that. But yeah, it's it's a bit nerve-wracking talking to the camera. It sounds silly, but like just having a conversation with the camera is a bit weird. So hopefully I get a bit better at that. But currently drinking White Monster, no sugar, obviously, as the go-to pre-workout. I've actually been limiting my my caffeine intake as of late. Haven't kind of converged off pre-workout and only really been using Monsters and a black coffee in the morning as my caffeine intake. So yeah, I might potentially put pre-workout back in, but for now it's the White Monster and any other variety of no sugar Monster that's going to be fueling my sessions. So without further ado, let's crack on and get in there. See you inside. Right, yeah. So fingers crossed the audio on this works. But basically, I'm starting off with shoulders. So we've got a plate loaded up. Machine's all set up the way I like it. It's great. This new tech kit as well. One thing about it, you can set it up like different ways. The seat moves, the handles move, the back pad moves as well. So it's really good to for every single body type. Everyone sets it up the way they want. It's perfect. So we'll just run plate per side just to get a warm up. So there we go. Beautiful. First set done. Chuck another plate on. I think we're going up to 3 plates today, which it's pretty good. Been at 3 plates for a bit of a while now. Just yeah, fighting for top range reps. All right. Yeah, that's felt good. Yeah, so that's 2 plates done. We go up to 2.5 now. This will be our last warm-up set before we go into our top set of 3 plates, 6 to 8 reps. Normally about this time, I start putting on my elbow sleeve, just a little bit of extra protection. My elbows have been, especially this one, been a bit sore recently, so it's always good to have a little protection, and at the end of the day, if you've got it there, you might as well use it. So chuck those on, we'll get the wrist on for the top set, and we'll see how we go. Rightio, 2.5 plates, let's go for 3 reps here. Beautiful. Happy days. That moved quite well. We've got the top set song coming on now. It's Welcome to Black Parade. Waiting for the drum solo to come in. It should be good. Okay, let's go. Yep. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh. Whew. Hey, that last rep was not good at all. Just missed out on it. That was a tough set. Did notice too, rep 6 was a bit shallow. But, you know what, that's all right. So next up we've got ladder raises. Just did a set there of, I believe, 60. Just a warm up. Yeah, 60. We're going to go for 110, so we'll drop it down to about 80. This next little warm up set. We'll just take this for a few reps, just get shoulders going. And they're already pretty warm from the first new tech press we did, but new machine, you just want to get used to it and get the body adjusted. So let's see how this goes. Beautiful. Feeling very right. So we've got 110 loaded on the pin. This will be our top set here. We'll do 2 top sets. Last week got 12. Well, the 12th rep's always a struggle. It's always a bit of a battle. Not really the best technique, and really struggling to get it up. So we just want to try and make sure that all 12 reps are consistently same height, same tempo, and pretty much same control before we earn the right to move up weight. Oh. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh. Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Would have liked a slightly bit more height on that last 12th rep, but as far as cadence goes, it was a pretty good final rep. One more set of that, and then we'll do a back off set, higher range, higher volume. Second top set, let's do it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Thanks, bro. This guy just dodged the camera. Not that I care. It's a public gym. People walk in front of it all the time. Doesn't really matter. So that top set with 11 reps, our 11th rep was just shy of height, and then we took that 12th rep just as a little half rep. 80 pounds loaded up. Set this for a spin. We got 17 reps last week. Just trying to aim for at least 18 or 17 with better form. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Nine. 10. Oh. Oh. What a set. Catch my breath, goddamn. So it was 17 reps again. And that 17th rep just wasn't quite all the way up there. But the rest of the set was really, really good. Happy with that. Forgot to mention too, we have a double cluster set at the end of this set, which is a lot of volume. So do the rep range 15 to 20 reps, nailed 17, 10 seconds pause, go again for as many reps as you can, do that until failure, 10 seconds rest again, and repeat the process. I think on that first one I got 4, and then the second one I got 3, and then just some little partials. Really just trying to push it as much as you can. Don't stress, you're right. The shoulders are done for this upper session now. We move on to the chest component. So we start off with the seated floor. We'll run this, we'll plate per side. Just as a warm up, just get the chest going. So we're working up to a total of 70 kilos here. So just did 40, we'll load up a 10 plate per side now. Give that 30, that's 60 kilos loaded up total. We'll do one more set here, just a little warm up, get a nice stretch, get everything firing right, and then we'll go for our top sets. The last warm up set here, 30 kilos per side, which is 60 total. Oh yeah. So I noticed too, like towards the latter end of the set, around reps 12 onwards, is when the tempo kind of changes. I don't stick, say, in that squeeze position for long enough. Kind of just hit it and then get out. So really good focal point to think about when doing the set like this is, as you come in, you really want to squeeze and push your elbows together. Really hold that squeeze for, it doesn't have to be a long period of time, but just enough to get that squeeze and obviously control back and get that full stretch. So it's one thing I've been watching out for, and something that I keep reminding myself mid-set to control and to keep the tempo slowed. All right, yeah. Let's have a go at this bad boy. Yeah. Rightio. 13 reps there. For our final chest movement of the day, we have the new tech press, one of my favourite machines in this gym. Aside from the hack squat, of course, we all know how much I like that bad boy. But we do 2 top sets here and a back off set to follow. So 2 top sets are 8 to 10 reps, it's our rep range. We've got a plate per side, chair and everything's set up perfectly how we like it. We load it up. So 2 plates loaded here, probably do 3-4 reps, see how it feels, get the movement. I'm not going to do 2.5 plates as my next warm-up set, we're probably going to go straight to my top set after this, just purely because we're already pretty warm from shoulders before, and the last chest exercise, body's feeling good. Beautiful. All right, so it was 2 plates, 5 reps. Probably our last warm-up set, that felt really, really good. So I'm gonna chuck the last plate on, we'll move up to our top set weight there. So my approach to my feeder sets going into my top set is pretty unorthodox. It's not the same every week. And what I mean by that is most of the time the loading and the amount of weight I push for each set leading up to the top sets remains the same, but the reps I actually do on those sets is all about feeling. So for instance, the first set there was one plate, took that for eight or 10 reps. The next set there, 2 plates, it's only 5 reps. Now I probably could go 2.5 plates, but I know how this machine feels, I know how I'm feeling currently, and I know that 3 plates is already ready to go. I'm ready for the top set. We'll take 3 plates here, 10 reps, and see how we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Just missing that 10 foot. So just missing it. It was a fair well off, but it was a bit more. 9 reps, solid reps. Good tempo, good control, good depth. Happy with that. Okay, so the first back exercise of this upper session is a lat pull down. Now, normally I'm on the other side of this full weight machine, but unfortunately it's out of order, so we're on this side. It should be very similar loading. It's the same machine, obviously. But the other thing I'm worried about is the range. This one hangs down a touch lower, and because I've got long levers, I really struggle on most kits here to get full range, just purely because how high I can pull my arms up. So we'll see how we go. We're going to load up to 170 today. We'll chuck in 130, get on the feel for it. Should be very similar weight. I'm not too concerned. At the end of the day, if it is a bit lighter or a bit heavier, we'll just go to failure. So it doesn't really matter. We're still getting good stimulus from the muscle. Let's just suss 130 out. Here we go. Yes, it's already ready. So you can see that my range here is a bit short. Like ideally, I would want a bit more range on that top. So I'll probably end up leaning back a slight bit more, just to get a bit more range in that top set. Yeah, good. Lean back and get pretty much all the range I need, which is good. Beautiful. Just had a conversation with one of the boys in the gym about talking to the camera. It's a bit daunting. I don't know why, but it's just a bit weird. Like, don't get me wrong, having a conversation with an actual person, I can talk to them for hours, talk their ears off, I can talk to a bloody brick wall, but as soon as you put a camera in front of me, it gets a bit different. So we'll see how we go. But this is 170, this is our top set. I'm gonna aim for, I believe, 10 reps. 10 reps has been the top range of this exercise for a while now. Yeah, so last week I got 9 reps, so we can get 10 reps and build upon that. That's what we kind of want to aim to do. But again, it's a different side of the machine, so we'll just go to absolute failure. Oh, yep. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Would have liked a little bit more stretch, but like I said before, on this kit, hangs down a bit further than the other side. So that last little bit of range is much impossible to get without going on a full lean of the back. But other than that, pretty happy with that now. 9 reps there. 9th rep was a bit touch and go, but we'll take it. One of the really good things about recording your sets is the fact that you can review the set afterwards. I know for me, the second it gets to like 8 or 9 reps, I'm going for a higher set, I lose count. I just completely go blank. You're focusing on so many other cues within the set that you don't really take notice of how many reps you've done or how those reps are performed. So recording your set really helps with this because you can go back to the footage after you've done the set and watch it back, see where you've gone well, see what you can improve. Pre-going into a set or pre-going into a session, I'll look at my footage from the previous week. I go, okay, got 10 reps on this exercise, but were those 10 reps really honest reps? No, they weren't. They were a bit cheated. That last rep was a bit quick or wasn't as deep. And this is where having a coach plays a really important role because you can send those clips to the coach and they'll tell you, what you can improve on as well. It's all well and good, looking at your footage yourself and going, okay, this is what I can improve on, but having another eye on it's really important. So I'm just reviewing my training footage from last week's session. Got 170 for 9 and then 8. So exact same as this week, but that 8th or 7th and 8th rep on that last set last week was a lot sketchier. Wasn't as clean. So this week, yes, rep 8 was pretty shit too, but it was an improvement in terms of control on that 7th rep, and then that 8th rep obviously stayed the same. So as much as it's not progression in terms of volume, it is still progression. I'm still making better reps every single week. Yep. It was 2 plates per side for 11 reps, which is actually matching last week's reps. Big focal point on this one is really driving with the elbows and getting that full stretch coming down. We don't want any momentum coming out of that hole, so you want to make sure they're really controlled. Second pause and then go again. So 11 reps there, which is really good. We'll go for another 10, 11, and then depending on how that goes, we'll move up weight next week. Oh, yep, here we go. Yep. Yeah, that was 10 reps. Not the best. To be honest, those last 2, maybe 3 were pretty shit in terms of control. So I'll most likely stay at this 40 for next week and really try and control those last reps. You're only cheating yourself if you ego lift and put more weight on a machine that you're actually able to control and lift. Like, yeah, cool, put 4 plates on and just, absolutely shrug the shit out of it. But is that really the best for your muscle growth? Is that really the best for your connection with your muscles? No, it's really not. So no one really gives a shit how much weight you lift. It's all about what you can control, how well that weight moves and how you feel the connection with your certain muscle group. Yep. Oh. 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 Oh, yeah. Okay. Talking to the camera. So our last exercise today is the read up fly. We've got 3 straight sets at 12, 15. You know, one week you could have controlled reps. You know, you could lift a certain amount of weight. Then you go back the next week, chuck the same amount of weight on, but absolutely just throw it around and you go, oh, well, this is easy. Well, it's not, because you're not getting the same amount of stimulus and stress on each of the muscles. So, yeah, it's just important to keep as much as you can consistent. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. 15, beautiful. Happy days. So that is the session complete. Pretty happy with how it all went. Not as much volume as I would want to. Regardless, session moved well, still took progression in some areas, would have liked in other areas, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll strip down, we'll do some few rounds of posing, and then I'll wrap this up back in the car. But so far, so good. And that's a wrap on today's upper session. Not really sure how much of that's going to be mic'd up. I'll have to see once I do the editing part of this, but you know, it is quite challenging talking to a camera. I did not think it was going to be this challenging, but you know, here we are. So if you made it this far, you know, thank you very much for watching along. You know, give us a like, chuck a comment in there what you kind of want to see. You know, I'm thinking about doing, you know, day in the life, you know, the foods I eat in a day and stuff like that. And you know, over this Christmas break and this New Year break, I will be on out of the beach and stuff. So I'm going to be jumping out of a plane, doing jump 9 and 10. So I'll probably film that as well. But you know what? I'm not really sure the direction of where this is going to go. I'm just going to try and upload a video a week, try and stick to that schedule and just see how we go. So for now, that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in a week. Who knows?